Hey, beautiful people, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to Daily Diaries Friday, the channel where every story sparks inspiration and every moment is a vibe. If you're here for the ride, please subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Share this with your favorite people, and let's create a community full of excitement and good energy. Got something to say? Drop it in the comments, so buckle up because today's story is one you won't want to miss. Let's dive in, squaddies. Jason Knauf's role in the Sussex legal saga epitomizes the complex dynamics of royal communications, where allegiances shift and narratives are meticulously crafted behind palace walls. While presenting himself as a seemingly neutral actor, Knauf's strategic communications revealed a more nuanced involvement, oscillating between institutional protection and individual maneuvering. His witness statements and behind-the-scenes interactions demonstrated a calculated approach to managing potentially explosive narratives, particularly in relation to Meghan Markle's lawsuit against the Daily Mail. By providing testimony that simultaneously supported and subtly undermined the Sussexes, Knauf showcased the intricate political choreography inherent in royal press relations, where neutrality is often more performative than genuine. The scrutiny surrounding Jason Knauf's actions reveals a labyrinthine narrative of institutional maneuvering and personal allegiances that transcend simple categorizations of neutrality. His intricate involvement in the legal battles involving Prince Harry and Meghan Markle exposes a complex web of strategic communications, where his initial behind-the-scenes machinations, including briefing the press and reportedly collaborating with the Mail on Sunday, stand in stark contrast to his later attempts to portray himself as a relatively impartial observer. The revelations about his role in bullying allegations and his strategic sharing of communications with the court suggest a calculated approach that went far beyond passive participation, instead actively contributing to the constructing and deconstruction of narratives surrounding the royal couple's public image. In the intricate tapestry of royal communications, Jason Knauf emerges as a figure whose neutrality is more performative than genuine. While he positioned himself as a seemingly impartial witness by providing a statement that partially supported Meghan's legal case against the Daily Mail, his earlier actions revealed a more calculated engagement. His strategic press briefings and reported collaboration with the Mail on Sunday suggest a nuanced involvement that went far beyond mere administrative support. By simultaneously appearing to provide testimony favorable to Meghan, while having previously contributed to narratives that undermined her reputation, Knauf demonstrated a sophisticated approach to institutional maneuvering, presenting an image of objectivity while potentially maintaining underlying institutional allegiances. In a calculated move that reverberated through royal corridors, Jason Knauf's timing of bullying allegations against Meghan seemed deliberately orchestrated to undermine her public image. By surfacing these claims immediately before her landmark Oprah interview, Knauf appeared to strategically position himself as both an insider and a potential whistleblower. His decision to share messages with the court during her lawsuit against the Daily Mail further complicated the narrative, revealing a nuanced approach that suggested more than passive observation. These actions painted a picture of a communications secretary who was not merely a neutral administrative figure, but an active participant in shaping the complex and contentious media landscape surrounding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Knauf's strategic positioning within the royal communication ecosystem reveals a nuanced narrative of institutional manipulation, where his initial aggressive press briefings against the Sussexes gradually transformed into a carefully calibrated attempt at image reconstruction. By strategically providing witness statements that appeared partially supportive of Meghan, while simultaneously having previously contributed to negative press narratives, Knauf demonstrated a sophisticated approach to institutional damage control. His involvement in the bullying allegations and his calculated court disclosures suggest a deliberate strategy of presenting himself as a neutral observer, even while having been an active architect of the media landscape that targeted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This calculated repositioning exemplifies the complex internal dynamics of royal communications, where personal allegiances and institutional preservation often intersect in morally ambiguous territories. Knauf's position was far more nuanced than a passive communications secretary, strategically positioning himself at the intersection of institutional protocol and media manipulation. While ostensibly maintaining the veneer of professional neutrality, he deftly maneuvered through the intricate power dynamics of royal communication, simultaneously supporting and undermining the Sussexes' public persona. His calculated actions, from strategic press briefings to selectively shared correspondence, revealed a sophisticated understanding of institutional communication, where neutrality was less about impartiality and more about carefully calibrated narrative control, transforming him from a mere bureaucratic functionary to a pivotal behind-the-scenes architect of royal media relations. Knauf's relationship with the Sussexes emerged as a labyrinthine narrative of strategic manipulation, where his alleged press collaborations revealed a nuanced campaign of institutional maneuvering. His actions suggested a calculated approach to undermining the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, potentially driven by a complex mix of institutional loyalty and personal career preservation. By strategically briefing press outlets and sharing internal communications, Knauf positioned himself as a pivotal actor in the royal communications ecosystem, simultaneously presenting a facade of neutrality while actively contributing to the erosion of Harry and Meghan's public standing. The timing and nature of his interventions, particularly around sensitive moments like the bullying allegations and legal proceedings, implied a deliberate strategy to shape narratives, demonstrating how royal communications could be weaponized as a sophisticated form of institutional damage control. Jason Knauf's strategic maneuvers have undeniably cast a long shadow over the Sussexes' public image, transforming their once celebrated royal status into a landscape of persistent media scrutiny and reputational challenges. His calculated press briefings and internal communications effectively weaponized institutional channels, creating a narrative environment where Harry and Meghan were increasingly portrayed as disruptive and problematic figures within the royal ecosystem. The strategic leaking of information, particularly surrounding bullying allegations and personal conflicts, served to incrementally erode public sympathy, presenting the couple as volatile and disconnected from royal protocol. Moreover, Knauf's complex role, oscillating between apparent neutrality and active narrative manipulation, exposed the Sussexes to unprecedented media pressure, forcing them to constantly defend themselves against meticulously constructed negative perceptions that seemed designed to undermine their credibility and public standing. In the intricate landscape of royal communications, Jason Knauf's trajectory reveals a nuanced and potentially opportunistic approach to institutional storytelling. His transformation from an alleged antagonist to a seemingly partial supporter underscores the complex dynamics of insider narratives, where credibility becomes a malleable construct. While his witness statements and later testimonies appear to offer a more balanced perspective, the underlying questions about the authenticity and motivations of his statements persist. Knauf's strategic positioning, alternating between critical insider and apparent neutralist, suggests a calculated approach to navigating the volatile terrain of royal public relations, where personal allegiances and institutional narratives often intersect in unpredictable ways. And that's a wrap, squaddies. Thanks for watching and being part of this amazing journey. You guys are the best, and I love you all. Your support means the world to me. If you had a good time, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to catch our next adventure. Drop your thoughts, questions, or even just a quick hello in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Share this with your friends, your family, or anyone who could use a little inspiration. Until next time, stay awesome, stay motivated, stay safe, and keep shining. Catch you later, squaddies.